If this and this aren't evidence of my devotion to making sure I'm drinking a lot of water and trying to avoid sodas as best I can, then I don't know what is. Hello everybody! Today is Saturday, which means I've missed 2 days, which sucks. And both of them kind of happened accidentally. What happened was that on both of these past 2 days, I so meant to record, and then at the last minute I'm going to bed, I'm like, crap, I didn't vlog anything today. And so the first day I was like, yeah, fine, I'll just do a makeup tomorrow. I'm too tired to deal with it right now. And the second time, last night, I was like, screw it, I'm exhausted, so I just went to sleep. So here's an overview of the last 2 days. On Thursday, school started, and my first class was okay. It was alright. I had a kind of a sucky day because I had a migraine the vast majority of Thursday, and I really didn't do a whole lot of anything of note except for that school started that day. So there's really not a whole lot to talk about Thursday that I remember. And then yesterday, not a whole lot happened either, honestly. Most of what I did yesterday was the usual. Check to see if anybody got back with me on the videography side, which through today nobody yet has. And I mean, most of the rest of it was working on video stuff and doing some editing, and I also hung out with Dylan last night. So that's been my last 2 days. So not that crazy eventful, honestly, of the last 2 days, but today has been pretty good. Today what's gone on is I got up pretty early for me, at least recently. I've been getting up so late recently. I've been getting up at like 10, 11, I've been getting up at like 11 and 12, and I really want to cut back on that. I really want to start getting up at like, 8 or 9:30, like, like a normal person. And so I also feel like I get more done when I get up earlier. I get stuff done when I'm up late at night, except the thing is, when I'm up late at night, usually that's when I'm like, oh, I'm just going to chill out because it's late. And it's not really, so it's when I get in my video watching, it's when I do my video watching. It's when I check out, the videos I've been missing, catch up on stuff. It's usually not me working on something when I'm staying up late. When I get up in the morning, I'm like, okay, it's the morning, it's the beginning of the day, I want to get stuff done, so I typically try and get stuff done rather than chill. So today I have hung out with Peter, and that's mostly it. I hung out with my friend Kyle, who lives in Maryland, and he was the one who stayed at our house for like a week last summer, and we played Mario Kart for a while, and then I did some recording for future videos. And now I'm sitting down to do some writing. And when I sat down to do some writing of future videos, I was like, dang, I haven't vlogged anything today. So that's been the past 3 days. Not a whole lot of stuff that was really eventful anyway, so I'm kind of glad in a way that I didn't vlog it, because it would have been very repetitive to vlog it all. Tonight we're going to be going to dinner. I don't know where yet. We may go to like Olive Garden or O'Charlie's or somewhere like that. I'm not really sure where we're going. It's a shame that I've missed 3 days in the last like 2.5 weeks at the same time, but I'm also not too crazy worried about that. School did start, like I said, and it was alright. I don't really get into classes though until Wednesday, because Monday is Martin Luther King Day, which I love because I get an extra day of not having to go to school. And then Tuesday normally would be like a homework day, but as my classes haven't really started yet, like the class on Wednesday or Thursday was really just getting the syllabus done for one of my classes, and then normally that class on Thursdays, which is a art appreciation class, I would just get my homework done for it probably on a Tuesday, but it's, obviously we haven't had any homework assigned except for like some reading, so I'm probably going to do some reading on Tuesday or Wednesday for that. And then Wednesday, my media writing class begins, and I'm really not sure what this semester is going to look like as far as homework. I'm hoping that it's not going to be all that heavy on homework, but from what I've seen, my art appreciation class should be super easy. I mean, the tests are open book, Like, everything's open book essentially because it's half online. So so the teacher's like, look, you've got the book there with you, so whatever, just do whatever you want. So I'm like, sick. I dig that. So it doesn't mean I'm not going to study for it, or I'm not going to do the reading or whatever, because that's stupid. But open book only helps as long as it's a reminder. If you're relying on it for the whole thing, it's going to take you way too long, and you're going to get everything wrong anyway. So even if you're taking an open book test, I advise you study for it, because otherwise you're going to screw yourself over. But so this school semester is hopefully not going to be too crazy. My writing class, my media writing class, may be a little tougher, because it's not just rote memorization stuff. It appears as though we actually have some pretty large projects we're going to be doing, and maybe even some presentations, which about. It's I've done it before. I did it last spring when I took a speech class, and in fact, in the old vlog, I have a video that I posted of one of the speeches that I did at the time. But it's really, it's okay. I don't have a problem doing a presentation. It's just a hassle. I'm a firm believer in, not having classes be a hassle. And unfortunately, when you get into college, that's what every class wants to be. And so it's like, there's a great thing on Tumblr I saw one time. It's like a haiku about college. It's like, do teachers not realize that we have other classes? So teachers can tend to pile it on sometimes, but I'm not too worried about it, because, and I say that a lot. I just now realized I say I'm not too worried about it, or I'm not terribly worried about it, or etc. a whole lot, but I'm not. I'm not really concerned about it too much. It's probably going to be a relatively easy semester, especially considering I'm only taking 2 classes. And the reason I'm only taking 2 classes is twofold. First off, I don't have any required classes outside of my art appreciation class that I need to specifically be doing. All my other requirements outside of this art appreciation are taken care of. Everything else is electives. So I'm not really concerned with trying to make sure I'm getting a ton of classes at a time. And the other thing is that I'm also trying to start my business. I'm also trying to get to the place where I'm making a good amount of money. And so the more time that I'm in school is the less time I'm able to devote to that. But of course, that depends on if I'm actually getting business. And at the moment, I've not been getting any business. I've been reaching out to people and stuff like that, but either I've not been hearing from most of them, and I'm going to be contacting them, kind of following up a little bit in the coming week. I'm going to get there. It's going to be all right.